Hello, I am Silel Castex, Truth, the Magical Bard. The world of tabletop role-playing has been a major part in my life. I've spent almost 20 years of my life being involved in this hobby. In that time, I have played with hundreds of unique individuals. Through them, I have told plenty of tales, some being epics that spanned years of my life. Others were a flash-in-the-pan disaster fest that still leave a bad taste in my mouth. I've spent all this time accumulating different ethos, ideologies, and perspectives on the hobby. As I begin this next tale of me trying to recount the lessons I've learned and the stories I have to tell in these bard tales, I want to touch on one core question that we're going to be discussing with today. What does it mean to you? There are a multitude of ways to play tabletops, and for a multitude of reasons to begin with. We have people going into their local game stores to sit down either with their regular group or a group of strangers. We have those that log in once a week onto Foundry or Roll20 and call their friends on Discord thousands of miles away. Those that, to this day, bring their friends over to the kitchen or the basement or the specially designed game room, bring out the pizza and drinks, and have a fun night with their group while their family thinks they've joined some satanic cult or something. No matter who they are, routine social interaction is established and it brings people together. Whether it is to tell the most epic tale, to enjoy a simple night with companions and revelry, or to prove that you have the most time and capability to spreadsheet your way into pissing off your game master in as short a time as possible. Yes, I'm looking at you. It is a community that we form to play pretend like we were kids, because that is all we're doing. We went from cracking sticks over each other's heads and telling on your friend's mom, to pelting each other with dice and then complaining to the dungeon master. Community drives a lot of the amazing things that have been brought out of the tabletop RPG community. I have several associates who have made careers off making their own systems, custom maps, homebrew content. Hell, I even started my own journey making music for tabletop RPGs. We fought against Hasbro and WotC when they tried to ruin the open license on content that has existed for decades. The fervor and passion that has been stoked on a united front against a force that threatened the world and worlds that we had formed for ourselves. We had whole stars rise and become legends from their origins of being tabletop RPG creators. Members of the LGBT community found themselves in pen and paper forms they filled out, and we all come together to imagine, at some point or another, our idealized self. Every character we make is a mirror of ourself in some way, shape, or form. Likely not the whole, but a fragment of us goes into every character we have dreamt. We reveal a sliver of our identity to those who we trust, in a safe world of our creation that forms a bond, however small, between those we meet. You can grow and experience life outside what you would normally experience in your current form. Live out the perspectives of people in situations entirely different to you. Learn a little bit about what it means to cope with loss, tragedy. These lessons are never one-for-one to what you'll experience in the real world, but the exposure to them can help you mentally prepare and think about, what would I do? When I tell people to join us for a fantasy adventure, I'm not asking because I feel like they would enjoy a more mathematical and freeform version of Skyrim or Final Fantasy or whatever their choice of RPG is. I'm asking because I know they would benefit from the vulnerability and the connections that can form from this hobby if given enough time. I'll be honest, without this hobby, I would have not become the being I am today. Sitting here and talking to you, the world of tabletop RPGs opened my mind to unique problem solving, to speak up when I feel like there is something I don't understand, to think creatively, to not give up just because of a bad luck streak, that some things will just happen to you and you did nothing wrong to deserve it. It taught me how to conflict resolve with those that share a mutual goal with me, and to block out disdain from those that desire to disrupt what matters most to me. It taught me that no matter what, stick to who you are and be yourself. Follow your passions no matter how outrageous. It taught me that teaching others and watching them flower from it is one of the most fulfilling things you can experience in life, as they take the foundation you gave them and build an entirely new home from it, to pass on words of wisdom to the next generation. This hobby teaches people, and it grows spirit into a nurtured thing. You will quickly find your flaws, where your boundaries are, what you're willing to fight for, and what's best left to slide. But you will grow. You will be a better person by the end of your journey. as we all start level 1 in our rookie adventures. We do grow to be the mentors of the next wave, of the next creatives, of the next creators, of the next leaders, of the next explorers, of those who are willing to fight for whatever it is that they want to do. Down in the comments, I'd like for you to tell me what you learned from this hobby and community, and what they have taught you. Going forward, I will be giving my own opinion on things like alignment charts and how to deal with problem players and what is necessary to be a dungeon master and all the cliche topics, but I will be giving it my own perspective in the ways that I have grown and developed as mostly self-taught. I started doing tabletop RPG content way before we had a plethora of creators educating people on how, and we had this uniform concept. So it's gonna be interesting. I think it's going to be interesting. Hopefully you do too. If you're not subscribed yet, I greatly appreciate it if you did. You may catch me live on Twitch on occasion. I would like to thank my Twitch subscribers who are currently rolling on the right over here for supporting me, for believing in my dreams, and I will hope to see all of you next week. Ta-ta for now.